Welcome everyone here to Mbombela Stadium. This is now the 42nd edition of this tournament, which started out as the Top 8 Cup way back in 1972. And the final today to decide who is the latest side to lift this trophy. For Mamelodi Sundowns, it's their 8th final. They've won 3 times before. For Bidvest Wits, their 5th final, 2 successes. We mentioned already the last one in 1995. Before that, 1984. It's been 10 days since they last played against Morocco in the league. One change on that match. Butlem Kwanazi is back in the starting lineup in place of Bongani Kumalo, who drops to the bench. But for the rest, it's been a consistent selection since the start of the season for Gavin Hunt, and an unbeaten run in league and cup competition for this club so far. They also come in having conceded very few goals in this game, in this league season to date. So Gavin Hunt has had cup success in his time with Morocco Swallow. Let's just quickly introduce you to Mamelodi Sundowns first. 7 days since they overcame Zesco of Zambia to qualify for the Champions League final. 2 changes with Sibusiso Vilakazi up against his former teammates. Percy Tau falls to the bench. Thabo Ntete has also been dropped to the bench. And Ricardo Nascimento, the Brazilian signed at the beginning of the season, he will be playing his first cup final in South Africa. Virtually 2 months since he joined the club. Big experience for him as well. And the collective cost of these 11 is certainly a record for South Africa. Pitso Mosimane, the winner of this competition with SuperSport United, and then he lost 2 finals in a row. So, formation, says Brian Mate.
You were talking about how stingy they have been, Bidvest Wits, in that defense, and yes, it is true, because the 2 centre-backs have been solid, led by the captain, Tulane Tatwai, and that makes it an important one in terms of having to deal with Kamapila. Equally, up front in terms of creating the goals, Elias Belembe provides, but also a potential goal scorer. His arrogant approach, Kapatino Mango teaming up with Eliza Rogers up front. Mamelodi Sundowns, they talk about attack, and that has been their form of defense, because I think the defense is suspect, but they also have been covered by this man, Tom Pokekana, very solid potential goal scorer. Sibusiso Vilakazi playing against his team, playing number 10, because they have this man who has the appetite to score goals, Anthony Lafont.
Excellent cross, chance for Mohammed, he scuffs it. That really should have gone in. Clayt has scored. Dane Clayt has taken 35 seconds to score the opening goal of the MTN8 final.
Now this is for you to go check the records. In terms of whether there has been such a goal, already have a touch. He looks calm, but that's the sort of attack that is always hoped for when he plays a game. We talk about players that have a big match temperament, the experience that they need Bidvest Wits. And it was a good start. It was Santi as well, delivering that ball on the left-hand side. Not convincing in terms of clearing the line. It is to be expected. Kapatino Mango showing his class. Not convincing once more Mamelodi Sundowns. But guess who was convincing? It's that man Dane Clayt. And he scores with his right foot.
You might remember the footage coming into this game showing Dane Clayt scoring in a previous final in 2011 in the colours of Orlando Pirates. Chance for the Dominguez. Clayt played the ball in there, looking for the corner. Victor Gomez says goal kick.
Highlighted the frailties in the Sundowns defense when put under pressure, and this is the exact thing that I was talking about. Too casual Mabunda, and he was always alert. Dane Clayt, the goal scorer, and this time he was a provider to this man Dominguez, who could not find the target, making it difficult for Langerman, because he's making the runs from inside onto his right foot, and that makes it so difficult for a left back having to switch every time.
Clayt. Mahango. Teasing the defence, Mahango. Can he get the left foot across it? That's excellent defensive work from Asabila Mbukile. Up to Vilakazi. Good steal. Long-range shot here to test on Onyango. It's well worth it in these wet conditions to have a bit of a strike, and that effort coming in from Lambo. Dominguez now against Langerman. They would have played each other on the training field year after year. They were at SuperSport United together as well as Mamelodi Sundowns. Here's Rogers to Mahango. Clayt with a shot over the top.
Training sessions, the more they had their pitch went to adjust to these sort of conditions, because they've adjusted so better compared to Mamelodi Sundowns, who are battling to get the ball out of their zone. But that group got the competitive spirit, and they're always threatened by Elazar Rogers. And this man is switched on. Clayt couldn't get the target. Side foots the ball with power, misses the target.
There's the wetness of the ball again, and Langerman's throw straight at Dominguez. Here comes a cross in, headed from Gabadinho, just wide the goal. Mahango, how close was he there?
To think that he went over Mbombela Stadium. There was Elazar Rogers setting it up, and Nazir Ali, how he positions himself. It takes an awkward bounce, which is always going to be difficult for the goalkeeper, Dennis Onyango, with that bounce.
Nascimento, good turn here from Vilakazi, or attempted turn, I should say. Malombo is doing a good job on Vilakazi in this game. There is Mahango, looks up, chance for Dominguez, it'll skid away from him. But can he get it back into the middle? Clayt wants it. Rogers is there as well, and Onyango this time makes a comfortable catch.
Talk about discipline at the back. I think there's a bit of lack of that from Sundowns. They got dispossessed here. You have the right back who had already made a run. You have to try and catch up. Pierre Mabunda was trying to cover for him. There was only two centre backs.
Dominguez again. Clayt's in there. Clayt surely, and Rogers has scored. 2-0. Elazar Rogers sneaks it in at the back post.
He remains seated. Kevin Hunt. His players celebrating. The Sundowns bench worried about their defensive frailties that are being exposed. Bidvest Wits celebrating. It starts with this Kolam Lambo. They switch the ball onto the right hand side. Look at the numbers that Bidvest Wits are adding into the box, matching Mamelodi Sundowns. The threat they have, and the marking so poor, because you look at the Mbombela Stadium, he was focusing on the man behind him, which was Gabadinho Mango. But in comes Dane Clayt, who wins possession. But the follow-up from that man who's a goal poacher of note, Elazar Rogers. That's a striker's goal.
Nambo got a save in there, then Mabunda hits it well, hits it on target, and it was a good stop from Keat.
Encouraging shot, he got it on target. But that's what you need if you're a team under pressure.
Mabunda pushing much further forward in this second half. Billiards on the edge of the area. Still Billiards. Vilakazi just left it. There was a moment of hesitation between the two that cost Sundowns a chance to maybe get a shot in. Now Rogers is onside. Early ball for Clayt, and they could be on here. In for Clayt. 3-1. 3 goals for Bidvest Wits. On the counter-attack this time. And there are the celebrations as they extend their lead. 3-0 the scoreline.
Now, there's a risk that we mentioned with Sundowns playing with 3 at the back. The risk is you are likely to be caught in a counter-attack, and you are. When you're going to give possession like that in a very tricky area, and when there's Elazar Rogers, and when there is Dane Clayt, who has such an insatiable appetite, this afternoon to get the goals. It's a brace for him, and he gets it so right. It's because of the mistake they made, Mamelodi Sundowns. They sucked them in and they cleared the ball, Bidvest Wits, and they started countering, and it worked out for them.
Rogers is all alone up front. Harassing Aronsa. Has he done enough to win the corner here? Onyango is going to have to be a little creative, the goalkeeper. Ball still in play. Maybe something from long range from Onade. Goes for goal! Onyango makes the save. This is a thrilling cup final, Brian Martin.
It is a thriller.
Billiat now, and once more Keaty's in open pressure, and Mbombela from close range misses a golden chance. Or is that a free kick for Keats? It's unclear.
Comes out, Keats up against Zachary. Didn't look convincing at all, was he? No. Maybe after.
I got the impression the referee signaled for a goal kick, which means that
it looks like it's a foul.
Header away from Mbombela. The loose balls in the midfield though being picked up by Wits. Clancy drives the shot at goal. It's wide.
Hickett is a powerful shot. He's got a good technique. Apologizes. Apology accepted from the coach, Gavin Hunt.
Here's Rogers. They might get some more. Mnyeni, Rogers! Great save by Dennis Onyango. That's a superb stop.
Look at this pass. Look at the goalkeeper. He's already committed.
Still with pressure as Dolly looks to combine with Billiat, but Mlambo's done well. Malejila. Mlambo. Lovely ball for Mnyeni. It's going to fall for Mnyeni. He's got a chance here. Side netting. I think he had more time to settle himself. Get a little closer to the goal. Mnyeni. This is going to fall for Nele. He won't have time. It's the final whistle. Bidvest Wits have won the MTN8. What a performance today, Brian Martin.
A solid performance. Pure class.
Confirmation then, the final score of the MTN8. Dane Craig with 2 goals, Wits with a trophy. It's ended 3-0. Bidvest Wits, it's been 21 years since they last won the top 8. They are the winners here. 2016 MTN8 champions. A convincing performance against Mamelodi Sundowns.